ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle?
It est that mysterious patch of the North Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have vanished without a trace.
For decades, stories of lost crews, ghost ships, and strange phenomena have captured our imaginations. Is it a portal to another dimension? A hub for alien activity? Or is there a more logical explanation behind one of the world's most enduring mysteries?
Today, we're diving deep into the legend of the Bermuda Triangle to separate fact from fiction.
The story really took off in the mid-20th century. Writers started connecting a series of incidents in the area, creating a narrative of a uniquely dangerous zone. The name Bermuda Triangle itself was coined in a 1964 magazine article.
But the incident that truly cemented its place in popular culture was the disappearance
of Flight 19. On December 5th, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training exercise.
They were known as Flight 19. The weather was clear. The planes and pilots were in good shape.
But a few hours into the flight, the control tower received a series of bizarre radio transmissions.
The flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, sounded disoriented.
He reported that his compasses were malfunctioning and that he couldn't tell which way was west. Everything is wrong. ... Strange.
We can't be sure of any direction.
Even the ocean doesn't look as it should. The radio contact grew fainter and more garbled.
Despite the ground controller's best efforts to guide them back, Flight 19 was lost.
Tragically, the mystery deepened when one of the search and rescue planes sent to find them, a PBM Mariner flying boat with 13 crew members, also vanished.
It never sent a distress signal and was never seen again.
In total, 6 aircraft and 27 men disappeared on that single day.
No wreckage, no baities, nothing was ever found. This event became the cornerstone of the Bermuda Triangle legend. Another famous case is the USS Cyclops.
This massive U.S. Navy cargo ship vanished in March 1980 while sailing from Brazil to Baltimore with over 300 people on board.
It was equipped with a radio, but it never sent out an SOS signal.
The ship, along with its crew and passengers, simply disappeared.
It remains the single largest loss of life in U.S. naval history, not involving combat. Theories ranged from a sudden storm to a German submarine attack, but no evidence for any of them has ever been discovered.
The Cyclops just sailed into the history books as one of the great maritime mysteries.
And the tailies don't stop there.
There's the story of the Mary Celeste, a ship found adrift and deserted in 1872, although technically this happened far outside the Triangle.
A more fitting case is the Coral Adhering.
A 5-masted schooner found wrecked and abandoned off the coast of North Carolina in 1921. The crew was gone.
Personal belongings were left behind, and food was found partially prepared in the galley.
It was as if the crew had vanished into thin air.
With so many chilling stories, it's no wonder people started looking for supernatural or paranormal explanations. One of the most popular theories involves extraterrestrials. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle is an alien abduction hotspot.
A place where extraterrestrials collect human specimens and technology.
They point to alleged UFO sightings in the area as evidence.
Could it be that these lost ships and planes were taken by visitors from another world? Another popular idea is that the triangle is a portal to another dimension.
Maybe these vessels aren't destroyed, but simply transported to a parallel universe or a different point in time. This theory often gets mixed up with the legend of the lost city of Atlantis. Some psychics and theorists claim that Atlantis was located near the Bahamas and that powerful energy crystals from the sunken city are still active on the seafloor. They believe these crystals create energy fields that disrupt electronic equipment and cause vessels to disappear.
It's a fantastic idea, pulling from ancient myths and science fiction. Let's move from the fantastic to the scientific.
Geologists have proposed some interesting natural explanations. One leading theory involves rogue waves.
These aren't your typical ocean waves.
They are massive, spontaneous, and incredibly powerful walls of water that can reach heights of over 100 feet.
A rogue wave could easily swallow a large ship whole, sinking it so fast that there's no time to send a distress call.
Modern satellite technology has confirmed that these waves, once thought to be mythical, are actually quite common.
Another fascinating geological theory involves methane gas hydrates. The seafloor in parts of the Bermuda Triangle is known to have vast reserves of trapped methane gas. If a sudden change in pressure or temperature were to release this gas, it would erupt towards the surface in a massive burst of bubbles. This eruption could drastically reduce the density of the water, causing any ship floating above to lose buoyancy and sink like a stone. If this gas cloud entered the atmosphere, it could also potentially stall an airplane's engine or even ignite, causing an explosion.
And what about the strange compass readings reported by pilots, like those in Flight 19?
The Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align. Usually, there's a variation between the two that navigators must account for.
This alignment can sometimes cause confusion for pilots and sailors who are not prepared for it.
While it doesn't make compasses spin wildly,
it can lead to significant navigational errors, if not properly understood, especially with the older technology of the mid-20th century. Perhaps the most powerful explanation, however, is simply human error and bad weather.
This region is known for its incredibly volatile and unpredictable weather.
It sits squarely in Hurricane Alley, where tropical storms and hurricanes can form rapidly and with little warning.
The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, also flows through the area, creating turbulent seas. A small storm can quickly become a deadly tempest. It's entirely possible that many of the recorded disappearances were simply victims of severe weather, combined with the limitations of the technology at the time.
A wooden sailing ship or an early 20th century airplane is no match for a Category 5 hurricane.
So, after all this, is the Bermuda Triangle really a paranormal mystery zone? Well, when you look at the facts, the legend starts to fall apart. Larry Kush, a librarian and pilot, investigated the phenomenon for his 1975 book, The Bermuda Triangle Mystery Solved. He meticulously reviewed official records for the incidents cited in triangle folklore. What he found was surprising.
Kush discovered that many of the stories were exaggerated or completely fabricated.
Some ships and planes reported to have disappeared mysteriously were later found to have sunk in bad storms, with their locations well documented.
Other incidents never even happened at all, and a significant number of the
triangle disappearances actually occurred far outside the boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle.
Furthermore, statistics show that the number of wrecks in the Bermuda Triangle is not unusually high compared to other parts of the ocean with similar levels of traffic and weather conditions.
The U.S. Coast Guard, Lloyd's of London Insurance Market, and other official bodies do not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a uniquely hazardous area.
It's a busy shipping lane, so it's statistically logical that more incidents would occur there. So, what happened to Flight 19? While the exact cause remains unknown.
The most likely explanation involves a combination of navigational error and deteriorating weather. The flight leader, L.T. Taylor, had recently been transferred to the area and may have mistaken the islands he was flying over. As fuel ran low and darkness fell, panic likely set in, leading the disoriented pilots further out to see where they eventually crashed.
The rescue plane that vanished! The PBM Mariner!
Was nicknamed the Flying Gas Tank because it was known to be prone to fuel vapor explosions.
An eyewitness stewardess on a ship reported seeing a fiery explosion in the sky at the time and location where the mariner would have been.
The legend of the Bermuda Triangle is a captivating one. It's a perfect storm of genuine tragedies, journalistic sensationalism, and our innate love for a good mystery.
The idea of a place where the rules of our world do want to apply is both terrifying and thrilling. But when we shine the light of reason and investigation on the legend, we find that the true culprits are often far more mundane. Violent weather, geological quirks, equipment failure, and simple human error.
The mystery isn't about aliens or time portals.
It's a testament to the awesome and unforgiving power of nature. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the Bermuda Triangle.
What do you think?
Do you believe there's still a mystery to be solved? Or are you convinced by the scientific explanations?
Let me know in the comments below.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the world's greatest mysteries. See you next time!